Hello, gamers. Well, actually, today it's anime fans. Today we're going to be ranking anime. Well, anime that I know. So, let's just get right into it. This is a pretty good tier list that I saw. I might have to find a better one because I don't see some of my favorites on here. Yeah, no, we're finding a better one. We're finding a better one. I was doing anime and manga, but we're just going to go straight to anime instead. We'll rate the mangas later. You have to find one with a bunch. Alright, here we go. One Piece. Watched like 20 episodes. So far, not great. Not gonna lie. Kinda bored. Gotta get into it, but until then, I'm just gonna... There we go. Alright. Demon Slayer. I have read the manga all the way through, and watched all the anime. I only watch dubs, by the way. No subs. So, it's gonna be somewhere through, from S through B. I really liked Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer was good. Top of A. I can't read half of this. Oh, I haven't watched this one yet. Naruto. S. Boruto. We're just gonna save that for later. OG Naruto. B. My Hero. A. Dragon Ball DT. Haven't watched it. Is that Dragon Ball? What is this? Dragon Ball. There's so many Dragon Ball shows, I can't tell. What is that? Which one is that? Dragon Ball DT. I haven't watched that one yet. Original Dragon Ball. Amazing. I'm gonna have to put that in right above My Hero. I'm guessing this is Dragon Ball Z. So far, pretty boring, but I haven't really watched too much to figure it out yet. I'm on like episode 40. I'm gonna have to watch a lot more. I'm not talking about Kai, I'm talking about original. So, through the 40 episodes I've watched, I'm gonna put it in B. Black Clover. I'm just now starting that today. So far, S. Amazing. Slimy Sakai. S. No, not top of S. Middle of S. Don't want to pay for this. Sword Art Online. Haven't watched it yet. Plan to, though. Have no idea about this show whatsoever. Probably saw it on Crunchyroll like 3 times and skipped over it. Fairy Tail. Plan on watching it sometime. Full Metal Alchemist. Plan on watching it sometime. RE0. Again, I've seen a bunch of people react to these shows, and these were good. Attack on Titan. This is kind of hard for me to rank, not gonna lie. I watched it through. I did watch it all the way through. Last season was supposed to be hype. Was not. Definitely not. I don't know what to rate this. I like it enough. We're putting it right below Dragon Ball. Haven't watched this yet. Don't even know what it is. Hunter x Hunter. I've watched the first 10 episodes. So far, it's great. I'm getting into a lot of anime as of right now. I'm watching a lot of them. I'm gonna have to say, so far, easily better than My Hero. Assassination Classroom. Only watched like 20 to 30 episodes. Still was so amazing. I'm gonna put it right below Dragon Ball and above Attack on Titan. Shield Hero. I plan on watching this sometime. I can't read this. Too small. Alright, buddy. What'd I do? Yeah, alright. This is actually better. One Piece. One Piece. So I'm gonna put this back here. One Piece. Only on the 20th episode. Didn't I already rate this one? No. Yeah, I'm only on like the 20th episode of One Piece. It is, so far, not great. It is boring. Boring as heck. I'm not even lying. I am so bored watching this. I almost quit watching it. I'm gonna continue watching this sometime soon, but for now, see. Again, I can't read what this says. I have no idea. Yeah, no, I have no idea. Haven't watched it either. So, Spy X Family, plan on getting into it very later. I'm gonna pretend that this is way over here. Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm halfway. I'm reading the manga right now. I am. I'm in the middle of reading the manga. It's been good. The show, the anime, amazing. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm gonna have to put this in S. The anime was amazing. So far, the manga is dull. The manga is really dull, but that's just how it is. Haven't watched this one yet. Chainsaw Man. I started by reading the manga, and then I started watching the anime. I probably should have kept reading the manga, but who cares because the anime was amazing. S tier. Dr. Stone. S tier. Bleach. I'm at a very boring part in Bleach right now. Very boring. So far, it's been great, though. I'm gonna have to put this in B. I have no idea what this says. Can't read it. Haven't watched it either. Can't read it. Haven't watched it either. Haven't watched this. 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 Have not watched this. Haven't 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 watched this. And we're finally at something that I've read the manga to. So, the anime, I finished the manga. The part with the anime, though, if we're rating this purely off of the anime and not the manga, this is easily F tier. Worst show I've ever seen. The manga, I'll put that in bottom of A. But since this is an anime and not a manga tier list, it's gonna go in F. In fact, I should probably put another tier in here that's even worse than F. But I'm just F. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I don't really care. Haven't watched this. 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 There's so many anime in here. I haven't watched almost all of these. Haven't watched this. Haven't watched this. Haven't watched this. Haven't watched this. You know, out of all the animes in here that I could have randomly watched and stumbled upon on YouTube Shorts, this was the best YouTube Shorts stumble upon that I've ever stumbled upon. Am I gonna say this is better than Black Clover? Am I gonna say this is better than Slime Isekai? Yes, I am. I'm gonna say that Dororo was better than all of these anime. Right here. I wish that there was more to go off of for that anime. I want more. But there's not gonna be any more. And that saddens me. The greatest disappointment of the show was that there wasn't gonna be another season. Oh, and that there's only 20 freaking episodes, or something like that. I finished it all in a day. A literal day. I'm just gonna skip over the ones that I haven't seen really quick. I plan on watching this on Netflix because I haven't been using Netflix enough. I'm gonna put this near the top. Alright guys, in the comments, please tell me if Black Butler has anything whatsoever to do with Black Clover. Because if it does, and I finish Black Clover, I'm gonna need something else to watch. Or else I'm going to be bored out of my mind. And I'm getting a massive headache. Jesus. Mob Psycho 100. You know, some people might think I'm insane for this. But most of you don't. I bet, at least. Cowboy Bebop. I've heard a lot about this show. Apparently it's good, so I'm gonna watch this eventually. I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. I've heard some rumors that this is somewhat close to Slime Isekai. I've been hearing rumors that this is in the same world as Slime Isekai. I'm hoping it is, because I'm gonna watch this. Possibly after the Slime Diaries. Blue Lock is, I believe this is Blue Lock. I can't tell. Doesn't have any text that I can read on there. I'm gonna assume this is Blue Lock. I've heard that it was good. I'm not one for sports anime and sports things. But I guess I'll have to check it out eventually. I looked on Crunchyroll, and for Haikyuu, I bet it's somewhere around here. Haikyuu. I can't find it right now. But For Haikyuu, I couldn't find an English dub, which I would have watched it if there was an English dub, but there isn't. I haven't seen at least. You know, I'm just gonna try to find something that I know. Death Note. Wow, that was the next one. Is this Vinland Saga? Apparently this was really good too. I'm basing this off of Nicholas Light TV, because I've seen some of his reactions and apparently he likes most of this stuff. Death Note. Watched like the first 2 episodes. Wasn't all that bad. But since I'm going off of 2 episodes here, don't know. Fire Force. Heard a lot of good things about this show. I don't know about this one or this one. I've heard most isekais are really good too, so I might start watching the isekais. Do I know any of these other ones? So far, no. Let me just look for a little. Yeah, my headache. Reincarnated Sword. I haven't watched this, by the way, but it interests me to know what the actual hell this is. I'm gonna put this right after Fire Force. Do I seriously not know any of these other ones? At all. Soul Eater. I've heard this is a good show. Gonna put this after Reincarnated as a Sword, because I want to check that out. That looks cool. One Punch Man. If I skipped this, I would have been so mad at myself. Do I think this is better than Chainsaw Man? Yes. Do I think it's better than Kaizen? Yep. Do I think it's better than Dr. Stone? Do I think it's better than Mob Psycho? Yes. Do I think it's better than Black Clover? Yes. Do I think it's better than Slime Isekai? Yeah. Do I think it's better than Dororo? Yeah. Do I think it's better than Naruto? I'm gonna say, since Naruto is the first anime I've ever watched in my entire life, other than Pokemon, we're not gonna count that though. Second place in S tier. And I don't think I see any other ones that I have ever watched. Yeah, so this is... These are all the ones I've watched. I watched 1, 2, 3, 4... I'm gonna list the ones that I've watched fully, in dub. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Wait, what did I just do? Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna recount now. 8, 10, 12, 13. Not 13, 12. 12. I've watched 12 full animes. But most of them were under the episode range of Naruto. Because, you know, Naruto has freaking over 700 episodes. Oh, and by the way, I didn't skip filler. Since it was the first anime I've watched, I didn't even know filler existed. So I watched every single episode, my stupid freaking butt. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go over another time why I think these should be in where they are. Chainsaw Man. Amazing animation. I like it. Haven't finished it though. That's why it's in the bottom of S. Jujutsu Kaisen. Second to bottom of S. Probably because the action wasn't that great. I'm not gonna lie. Dr. Stone. Love the story. Love it. Great. That's all I gotta say. It's just good. Mob Psycho 100. The action in this was pretty not regular. It didn't come every single episode. In the first season, at least. But the next seasons, action-packed. And they were insane. And Mob is so much cooler when he has 100% emotion. I'm just saying. That's why it's there. Black Clover. Just from the freaking, 8 episodes I've watched today, I don't think anybody here that is watching this who is surprised that this is an S tier. You should know why this is an S tier. This is just good. In general, it's good. It's good. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. As I commonly say, TTIGRAAS. Yes, I did memorize that acronym. See, the first season, great. A lot of action. A lot of stuff that I like from an anime. Second season, it was half action and half board meetings. See, but the board meetings weren't that boring because Rimuru was showing off his full power, and his aura is crazy. Third season. Never watched a more boring season in my entire life. Every single episode is a board meeting. Every one. You don't believe me? Go watch it. Every episode, there is a board meeting. There could be action in it. Or it could just be a board meeting. Or it could be a meeting towards another country. It's just a freaking business anime now. It's just a struggle of being a king anime now. It's not even an action anime. And they're based off of light novels, which is probably why it's like that. But there's nothing I can do about that. Duh. I gotta think about that one for a second. Alright, I got a few really good reasons. Dororo. There was a 1980 version. Or 1960, I forgot. I watched a few clips. Wasn't great. Was terrible. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. But then, I got a lifesaver YouTube short about the literal opening episode to the show. And I am so glad that I did. I've never been more happy that I did. Because when I watched this anime, it was all the things that were in my checkbox. There was action. There was emotion. There was a crazy kid who kind of annoyed me half the time, but I don't care. And then there was also times where that kid actually helped. And then there was a crazy, cool main character who survived an impossible situation somehow, and then got the revenge that he needed. Oh, so satisfying. It is satisfying. He got what he wanted. Somebody actually got what they wanted in the anime. I've never been more surprised. But that is fine. Because it was great. Again, I want to say it one more time. The worst part of this show was the fact that there was not another season. And the second worst part was the ending. The ending was terrible. They just ended it so fast. They ended it in like 2 episodes. 2 finishing episodes. Well, actually 3. And they weren't even that great. They weren't getting on my nerves. Because the main characters... I'm just not going to talk about it anymore. I'm not going to spoil it to anybody who watches this. One Punch Man. The greatest anime and manga I've ever read in my entire life. Manga and anime. I finished the manga and the webcomic that it originally came from. That is how into this I am. There is a overpowered, probably strongest anime character in the entire world of anime, other than Rimuru. This guy is actually stronger. And nobody thinks that he's strong at all because he's a bald-looking weirdo. I mean, his freaking hero name is the Caped Bully, or in the manga, the Bald Cape. That is the most ridiculous hero name that you'll ever see inside of that, other than freaking Smile Man. That was a weird name. I'm not gonna lie. But that guy looks goofy, but is so powerful that some of the action scenes in this show are just amazing. Season 1, episode 5. You gotta watch that, and you'll understand what I mean. Naruto, first anime I've watched. Great. All I'm gonna say. My Hero. Why is it in the bottom of A? Because I'm kind of mad right now. Because the most recent episode I've watched is not the part where freaking Deku is fighting. Which is sad, because the only cool part about My Hero is people dying emotionally and Deku fighting. Oh, and also, in the second season when he went emo. That was cool. But, yeah, that's why it's in the bottom bay. Hunter x Hunter. Only watched 8 episodes of this. So far, amazing. Absolutely amazing. There have been plot twists, there have been all that other kind of stuff, but I really don't have enough info on this show to put it in S. So I'm gonna keep it in A. Attack on Titan. First, what was it? How many seasons were there? I kind of forgot. First few seasons, great. Last season, I almost quit watching it. It was pretty boring. Like, 3 of the episodes were just on the same part. And I don't want that. I do not want that. I want it to be over in 1 episode.
Are you talking with someone?
No. Making a video. And that's why. The ending was good, though. I liked the ending. The ending was great. Assassination Classroom. See, I've watched a lot of animes. This one is the most interesting. By far. It's very interesting. An alien destroys half of the moon, and then a bunch of kids in a classroom have to kill him. But it's impossible to kill him because he's pretty much bulletproof. Actually, no, he's not bulletproof because they're using special bullets that can kill him. That can pretty much kill him immediately. But he's so fast that he goes at, like, the speed of freaking light, almost. And that's interesting. That's cool. I like it. Smiley face guy. Dragon Ball. OG Dragon Ball. Coolest fight? Against Piccolo. At the very end. The other Piccolo. Piccolo's son. Piccolo Jr. Last Piccolo. But that wasn't even that great of a fight, not gonna lie, because it was just the same thing over and over again for freaking 20 episodes, which isn't very boring after 20 episodes. The worst part of the entire show was probably the generals. General White, General Blue, General whatever, the Red Ribbon Army arc. The Red Ribbon Army arc. Worst arc I have ever seen in an anime. I don't wish this arc upon any other person. And in the end, it's really not important to the story all that much. Just skip it. Just skip it. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you right now, I'm giving you some advice. Just skip it. You're gonna skip like 60 episodes. And then you get to the good parts. Which is the martial arts tournaments. Those are the best ones. And then Demon Slayer. Top of A. Animations, amazing. 3D animations, on par. Aren't great, but they aren't bad. Storytelling, amazing. Emotionalizing, amazing. Fights, amazing. Everything about this show is amazing. There is just one part that isn't amazing. And that is that the show is separated into different shows for every single arc, which is kind of making me mad. If all of them except for the newest season weren't on Hulu, then I would be going insane right now. But they were all on Hulu, lucky for me. So that is why it's in the top of A. Bleach, bottom of B. Was an okay show. So far. I bet if I get further into it, it'll be great. But right now, it's just okay. Dragon Ball Z. Again, with the super long fights and arcs, I really don't care. Bro went against Vegeta. Everybody went against Vegeta freaking for 20 episodes. Freaking Goku's son, Gohan, Krillin, all the other guys that I don't care about, Yamcha, all those people went against two gods that were pretty much stronger than Goku. So, which means they had no chance, and half of them died. And that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Goku almost killed Vegeta, but his kind heart said, "Ooh, let's just keep him alive for now. It'll be fine." And that's where I am. They just went to Planet Namek to grab some more Dragon Balls. And that's it. That's where I'm at. The super long arcs and fights are making me kinda mad. Especially when Goku isn't soloing everybody. If Goku doesn't solo, then I don't watch. Naruto. OG Naruto. Overall, good show. Overall. But if you watch the filler, I'm just gonna say that. Please get your research on filler lists. I would recommend searching it up on Google on any single other thing. Just grab a filler list and skip every single filler episode that has ever existed, because they are so annoying. Alright. Death Note, bottom of sea. Again, I've only watched 2 episodes of this, don't have enough to go off of. One Piece. I think Netflix got the right I think they got the right idea by putting a new show on Netflix next year. Only 200 episodes. I don't know if it's going to be a new cast or anything. I hope it's not. Because if it is, then I am not going to watch it because I only like the OG casts. Because 1,000 freaking 100 episodes is way too many episodes for my liking. I might get into the manga. Might. I'm only episode 20 and I'm already bored of this show. And then Boruto and F. I mean, that's all I'm going to say about One Piece. But Boruto and F. If any of you have ever watched any kind of anime before and thought it sucked, watch the first 20 episodes of Boruto without skipping the filler. I skipped the filler and I still didn't want to watch it. But because of the arc where they go back in time to see OG Naruto, I did what any normal sane person who likes Naruto would. Actually, no, insane person who likes Naruto would. I watched 120 episodes of this show and I almost cried. Please, if you're hearing this, don't watch Boruto. You should... There's only one other option. You can either buy a subscription to a manga app online, or download the manga on your computer and you can read it. I recommend getting the Shonen Jump Plus. I recommend getting the Shonen Jump app and buying the subscription to that for only $2.99 a month. But there's many other types of apps and that kind of stuff that you can get. Just whatever you do, do not watch Boruto. Read Boruto. Because reading Boruto is way better than watching Boruto. Because if we were rating the manga right now, this would be a solid bottom of S tier. But it's the anime. And that is all the animes that I have started watching and don't plan on finishing / do plan on finishing. Like One Piece. I'm probably not going to finish this. Alright, that's it. Hope you guys have a great day watching some of the worst or best anime. Bye.